What's up, you guys? My name is Selena Amor, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be recapping All-Star 7, the finale of it. We have a winner, and I'm so sorry that this video is late. I know the finale happened like a little bit over a week ago, but I was busy, but we're here now and we're doing it. I'm so excited to get into this. This finale was really great, a little controversial, which we will talk about, but other than that, before I get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to go ahead and glue down my brows, do color correction and foundation off camera, and then we'll be right back to get into the girls and all of this drama, because girl, it's a lot. Alright, so I went ahead and finished up my foundation, and now let's go ahead and get in with my face and start getting into the episode and girls. We're going to start by doing the runways, and then we'll get into the lip syncs. The category for the runway was Grand Finale Eleganza. First up we have Evie Oddly, and she came out as a cake, and I lived for it. It looked so beautiful. The detailing, the wig, the little layers, the stacks. Evie really turned it for me. I thought she looked gorgeous, and girl, her makeup all season has been amazing. Like, her glow up from season 11 to now is just insane. Like, ugh, I wish I was as good as makeup as Evie is. This is just quintessential Evie. I mean, her coming out as a cake, she always does outside of the box things and just so high concept. I love Evie so much, and I'm so glad that she was on the season and that we were able to see her again, because I really enjoy her. Next up we had the Vivienne, and I thought she looked so gorgeous. I loved the black ostrich feather dress she was wearing. I loved how she said she wanted to go for something different from her original season, which was like the light kind of cream colored gown, and now she's in just this full black gown. I love it. She looks so gorgeous. And always, Vivienne slays it with the makeup. I swear, Vivienne's makeup is so good. I love it so much. I'm really happy to see Viv on this season, though, because I really enjoyed her on UK Season 1. She was one of my favorites. And I just love the fact that she is getting more exposure and getting introduced to a whole new audience and getting more fans and more bookings all across the world. I love Vivienne so much. She deserves everything, all the success. She is so incredibly talented. She is like a big inspiration for me. I love the Vivienne so much. There's just something about the UK girls that are just doing it completely different from the American girls. Like, I love the UK girls' makeup. Like, I base a lot of my makeup off of like Crystal Versace and a lot of other UK queens that I see on Instagram. It's just, something's in the water there that's making them do drag differently over there, because they're a different level, I'm telling y'all. Next up we had Shea Coulee, and I thought she looked so gorgeous. I absolutely loved the dress that she was wearing. It was so beautiful. I loved the colors on it. It low-key reminded me of like a big old like garden hat you would wear in the garden, something like my grandma would wear or something like that, which I know Shea does a lot of homage and like inspirations and homages to her grandma, which I can probably see that was probably what it was, which I live for. Honestly, I'm personally inspired by my grandma in drag. She is fierce as Shea Coulee is a different level of drag, honestly. Like, her on season 9, All Stars 5, and now, I mean, come on. The material. Season 9, I really thought that she was going to win. Until those rose petals fell, I thought she had it in the bag at that finale. And then All Stars 5, obviously she went and ate that. She demolished it. And then she comes back, and I was a little scared for her this season just because she wasn't winning a lot, didn't have that many stars. And then this last episode happened, and she got all the stars, which I was so happy about, because I live for Shea. She's one of my favorite drag queens, literally drag perfection. I can just go on and on and on about how much I love Shea Coulee. Next up we have Trinity the Tuck, and I thought she looked so gorgeous. Like she said, she's been doing lots of trains and everything the whole season, which of course I would have loved to see her in a train and everything, but I thought she looked very gorgeous. She looked so soft, so beautiful, and I saw some tea that Monet spilled that apparently she made this in the workroom the day of. So I'm like, okay, Trinity, you better. The nose is a little bit messed up, but oh well. I really enjoyed watching Trinity this season. I mean, she is just something else when it comes to Drag Race. Literally, I think one of the best like competitors that Drag Race has ever seen. I mean, 11 challenge wins. Nobody has 11 challenge wins in Drag Race history. Like, that is literally legend behavior. Like, she's beautiful, she's funny, she got the looks. I mean, Trinity really is the full package. I feel the reason why I like Trinity so much is because she's a pageant girl, and I love pageant queens. They are amazing. Literally, next level drag, I swear. Pageant queens, I will rep for till the day I die. I love pageant queens so much. Next up, we had Raja, and baby, she ate that up. She was going for like this insect, alien type thing, and I was living for it. She was going for the message that we are all small beings in this world, kind of like insects, and I lived for it. She looked so good. Raja is a club kid. That's how she started. So it was so cool seeing her go back to kind of like her roots, and she just looked amazing. I saw some like behind the scenes of the outfit on Instagram, and apparently it was like all 3D printed and everything, which only Raja, only Raja, icon, literally the fashion icon of Drag Race, the only fashion queen. I loved Raja so much on season 3. Yeah, she was a little bit like catty, but she's a drag queen. That's just how drag queens are. But she was that girl on season 3, and she's that girl still on All Stars. And I love how she came back to get introduced to newer fans of the show that might not know her, and to prove that she still is that girl and will be the OG runway queen of the show. New girls can come and try, but Raja will forever be that first girl that hit that runway, stomping it and game changed Drag Race for the fashion. Alright, so we finished up the base, and now we're going to go ahead and get into bronzer, blush, and all that good stuff, and finish talking about the girls. So next up we have Monet Exchange, and I thought she looked so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I swear, she looked so beautiful. I loved what she was going for. She said what people in Wakanda would be wearing to the Oscars, the Grammys, or something like that, and girl, she sold that. It looked so good. She really turned it. I loved the nude illusion. Oh my gosh, that nude illusion was perfect. It literally looked like she was naked walking down the runway. Monet, ugh. Monet's been serving the runways ever since All Stars 4. Like she said, all she needed was just a little bit of money, and she just looks so good. I cannot. I loved seeing Monet's journey through Drag Race, though. I mean, throughout season 10, All Stars 4, and then now All Stars 7. She really is like the Drag Race victory story. She started off a little bit crunchy on season 10, and then All Stars 4, she improved a lot from season 10 and then won. And then now she's back for All Winners, and she is just demolishing it. I mean, she looked so gorgeous, was bringing it to the runway every episode, was great in a majority of all the challenges. So Monet really turned it out this season, and I'm very proud of her. Next up, we have my favorite drag queen of all time, Miss Jada Essence Hall. She looked so gorgeous. I could not. She looked like a classic Black Hollywood film star, like 1920s. She looked absolutely gorgeous. I could not. This was just such a quintessential Jada look. She looked so incredible. The beaded fringe on the gown, which I know was expensive as hell. She paid good money for that gown. The beaded fringe, the makeup, the hair. Oh my god, she just looked so beautiful. Jada Essence Hall is probably one of my favorite drag queens of all time. Whenever I first discovered drag, it was 2020 during the Panorama, and I was bored at home and I watched AJ and the Queen, and then I was bored on Hulu and I saw Drag Race, and I was just like, okay, let me watch it. I've heard everything about it, so I've never watched it, so I watched it. And then I fell in love, and then season 12 was airing at the time, so that was like one of the seasons I first like live watched, and I just instantly fell in love with Jada because she was just incredible. And then, of course, she was our pandemic winner, so I'm so happy that she is back this season to get some more flowers and some more recognition for the time that she had lost during the pandemic. We look so snatched right now. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and touch up our highlights right now, though. And then, last but not least, we had Jinx Monsoon, and I thought she looked so good. A little Lord of the Rings kind of warrior queen type of vibe. She looked amazing. Very Jinx Monsoon, very on brand. I love Jinx. She is just, this season, she has been on a different level. On this outfit, I love the little armor pieces and the hair, the braids. Oh my gosh, I love the braids and how it like kind of goes in and they're all sculpted. So beautiful. I love it. Jinx really snapped with this finale runway. She snapped. Jinx Monsoon, where do we begin? She is literally one of the best winners of all time. So incredibly talented, such an amazing singer, an amazing comedian, just literally checks all of the boxes, and her glow up from season 5 to now is just insane. Her runways on season 5 were a little bit rickety crickety, and her makeup was a little bit rickety crickety as well. But she comes back all glowed up, beautiful runways, beautiful makeup, and she is just slaying the game. Jinx Monsoon, it is monsoon season, it will always be monsoon season, and she just, I love Jinx. Water off a duck's back, yo. Water off a duck's back. Alright, so I went ahead and finished up my base. We got a blinding highlight like always. Ooh. Ooh. So I'm going to go ahead and start my eyes and get into the lip syncs because this is where the drama was and we got a lot to talk about. So for the first lip sync tournament, we had the She Done Already Had Herses, and this was the queens that did not make the top 4. And they were competing in their own lip sync tournament to win $50,000. So first up, we had the Vivienne and Evie Oddly, and they were lip syncing to Push It by Salt and Peppa. And I thought they were turning it out. Evie, girl, you know Evie been listening to that song since she was little, so she knew every word and she was dancing to it, and you can tell that she knew that song. While the Vivienne was just rolling. I mean, I live for her rolls. They're kind of fun. They're cute, but she was just rolling, and Evie was giving you Salt and Peppa, baby. So the next lip sync we had was Raja and Jada Essence Hall, and they were lip syncing to Let's Hear It for the Boy by Denise Williams, which, love that song, first off. And I thought they really turned it. First off, you knew Raja was listening to this when she was little. You know damn well Raja was listening to this when she was little. They kind of did Jada dirty, but this song was low-key up Jada's alley. It's like her vibe, all cute and fun, so they really turned it. I loved it. It was a cute lip sync. Honestly, I do have to say though, all the lip sync choices, like all the songs tonight, chef's kiss. Amazing songs. Besides Swish Swish, but we'll get into that later. Winner of the lip sync was Raja, and then she moves on to the next round to lip sync against Evie Oddly, which, to be honest, I was very excited to see because they do 2 completely different approaches to lip syncing, so I thought it was going to be very fun to see. Like Rue, I can't wait to see how this turns out. The final lip sync of the She Done Already Done Had Hers battle, we had Raja and Evie Oddly, and they were lip syncing to Sisters Are Doing It By Themselves by Aretha Franklin and the Rhythmics, which great song. I love that song so much. Oh my gosh. I thought they were doing a good job though. I loved Evie's wig reveal. I know Rue wasn't really crazy for it, but I loved it whenever she had it off and then she had the wig cap on and then she took off the wig cap and had another wig underneath it. That was genius. Oh my gosh. I had never seen anything like that before. Leave it to Evie Oddly to make a wig reveal interesting. She always does that every time she lip syncs. Like I said, you know Raja had this blasted on her little Walkman when she was little, so she won this lip sync, and spoiler alert, she won the $50,000 and the title of Queen of She Done Already Done Had Herses, which, good for her. I really enjoyed Raja this season, and I'm so happy that people are seeing her in a new light, because Season 3 was a long time ago, and like Rue said this season, everybody who remembers her is dead now. So, so now for the controversial lip syncs. We had the lip sync for the Crown tournament. And first up, we had Shea Coulee and Jinx Monsoon lip syncing against each other to Judas by Lady Gaga. Baby, when I saw that in the briefcase open up, I screamed. I love that song so much, and I've been waiting for that song to be a lip sync on Drag Race. So it was long overdue, and I was so excited for it. I thought the lip sync was cute though. Jinx and Shea were really turning it. Shea was giving you Lady Gaga, busting out. I want to cry right now. Oh my god. Right, I went ahead and fixed up the little mistake we had, and we're going to go ahead and finish talking about it. Jinx was giving me all the drama you could possibly need. She was very much giving you theater kid lip syncing to Lady Gaga, but I was living for it. It was like the drama was very much fitting the song. And spoiler alert, she won the lip sync against Shea, which I was really not expecting. Like, whenever I first saw that, I was like, oh, Shea's going to win it. Shea's going to win it. But, Jinx Monsoon beat Shea Coulee in a lip sync? What? And then for our next round of lip syncs, we had Trinity the Tuck versus Monet Exchange. Our twinners were going against each other. And I thought that this lip sync was fun. They were lip syncing to So What by Pink. And it was a really fun lip sync. You know, they were both really channeling that Pink energy. Trinity looked just like Pink with the little short, choppy blonde wig. But they really turned it, and Monet ended up Trinity on stage, and it was great. I wish they would have showed it, but it's TV. You can't really show that stuff because TV's boring, so it is what it is. But yeah, I thought this lip sync was pretty fun, and Monet ended up winning, which I thought it was pretty cute that the twinners had to go and lip sync against each other to go end up in the finale, because you know, they won together, and then they've been all season together with the Alliance, so it was just a cute moment to have them lip sync together. So, now for the big moment we've all been waiting for, the lip sync for the Crown, which was against Monet Exchange and Jinx Monsoon, which they were lip syncing to Swish Swish by Katy Perry, which, questionable song, but it is what it is. So they were lip syncing, and I really thought that Monet had it in the bag. Monet really turned it out. She was doing the little Vogue thing, serving you all the emotion. She probably killed that Nicki verse, but they edited it out. So there was a lot of editing in this lip sync where you couldn't really tell what was going on. It was very messy, but from what we did see, if they were trying to edit it, Monet won the lip sync. But, spoiler alert, Jinx Monsoon ended up winning the season, which had a lot of people online in awry, which I don't really get. I don't understand why we can't really celebrate one's victory without tearing down the other. But it is what it is, and Jinx Monsoon ended up winning. Monet, I saw this one tweet that was like, Monet won the lip sync, but Jinx won the crown. Feels correct, which it does. Facts are facts, America. But honestly, Jinx ended up winning, and I thought that it was very well deserved. Whenever RuPaul said, based off this lip sync and your performance the whole season, I knew Jinx was taking it because she just demolished the season. But yeah, y'all, that one sentence got the internet in a frenzy. Based off this lip sync and the whole season, that got the whole internet in a whole frenzy. Oh, I swear, Twitter was mad. Alright, so I went ahead and did up my eyebrows and finished up my eyes off camera. The eyebrows are, well, they're somewhat even, okay? Let's not talk about them. I really don't want to. I went ahead and contoured my lips, so let's go ahead and line them and put some lipstick on. Alright, so we got the lips done, and now we're going to go ahead and top it off with some gloss. Alright, so we got our lips done, and I'm going to go ahead and throw on some lashes, the wig and outfit, and I will be right back. Alright, you guys, so here's the final look. We look so hot and sexy. I live, girl, I live. Oh my god. Whew, we look so good. I love this hair. Oh. But yes, All Stars has unfortunately ended. I had so much fun with this season. All winners, they need to be doing something like this every couple of years because we do have a lot of winners now and we could be doing it like every year basically. But yeah, I had so much fun this season and I'm so happy to see all of these amazing queens back on my screen. And I am so excited and cannot wait next year for another All Stars, which I have seen the rumored list, which looks very promising. I'm very excited about it. It's going to be a good one. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and film some other TikToks, take some pictures, and get out of drag. I look way too sexy for this to go unnoticed, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys thought about the finale of All Stars. Do you guys like Jinx winning? Are we happy about that? Do we love our queen of all queens? But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye.